episode 76 of Chop Top. My name is William Quapple.
My name is Blake Robertson, aka the baddest man you ever seen.
He
Also,
also does put the heavily emphasis on bad.
right, today we're talking about the Big Ten. Sunday we went to RWA,
Yep.
and guess what, guys? You know that guy with the open
showed
challenge?
up. He actually showed up.
But the guy in the open challenge, nah. I saw what he looked like. I said, nah, he ain't good enough for me. He was about 7 foot tall. I whooped his ass. I didn't want to show up the man in his own place, his own ring. Think I took him with him? Oh. And I was wearing flip flops. I didn't want to wrestle with flip flops.
No, actually, ironically enough, when I got home that night, I was talking to Doug. And, he said basically if you were more muscular and 15 years younger, we could both see you being a wrestler.
If I'd have been a fan earlier, I would have been.
We totally can see it.
16 years old, it was too late I feel like it was too late. Well, not too late, but I didn't get that kind of itch until
you're now.
And then I wanted to be a referee, and then I found out I had a girlfriend. I gave something up. I gave up refereeing wrestling. Which, how far would I made it there? I don't know. Never know. But I like the show.
It was a good show. It was a good show. We really enjoyed it.
Wrestling is, I have to say, I'm not as big a wrestling fan as I was when I was 5, 6, 7, 10 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So it's hard for me to amp myself up like I used to be. I love listening. I love getting news and bring it to y'all when I hear it. Like Dory Funk passed away this past week.
Oh, damn.
And he's one of the greatest in-ring performers of all time. And he trained The Rock, Kurt Angle, Edge, that era of wrestling when right before the Attitude Era. So basically, he was the trainer of some of the greatest, most important wrestlers of all time. Because Attitude Era was one of the most important, if not the most important period in wrestling history.
Oh, yeah. No, that was definitely sad. And speaking of past,
Also,
go ahead.
Jim Ross, the announcer of Monday Night Raw, had brain surgery. He had something put into his brain to release fluid. So I think he had a successful surgery, but that's good. The good old JR was able to come out of that clean.
Excellent. And on a somber note, we also wish to pass our condolences to Lionel Messi as his father passed away.
That's crazy how quickly that happened after the World Cup.
Well, he was sick throughout the whole tournament.
Oh, really?
I mean, he was, from my understanding, all on his leg.
Well, luckily he got to see his son play possibly his last World Cup game.
Well, no, I think Lionel is going to straight up full on retire after the MLS season.
Okay.
I don't think I don't see him going another season without his dad.
Right.
Because not only was this his dad, he was his agent.
Really? I know that.
Yeah, Jorge Mas was his agent, so memory eternal to all.
And I was going to do a ice bucket challenge today for Rebel, but it's because I'm a little bit under the weather. I think part of that is what's causing me to be under the weather because I'm going from heat to cold every day. It's called. We'll do it next week. I want to do one for Rebel. We're all doing it.
Yep.
A lot of wrestlers are doing it. I want to be involved in it.
Excellent.
So next week we'll do if we have time. One of these days before it gets too far gone, we'll do an ice bucket challenge. You don't have to do it. I just want.
But you don't want to do it in 20-degree weather.
No, I don't want to do it in 20. At the end of it. You have a death on your hands.
Not on my hands, because I'm making you hold the bucket.
Right, you're gonna hold the phone and I'll hold the bucket, unless you want to get somebody else to do it. So I'll maybe do it or something.
Well,
But that would be good. But on to the Big Ten. Last week I have Florida State and SMU in my title game. Florida State, of course, who wouldn't have picked them to win the ACC championship?
So what stupid delusional pick do you have this week? What
Not to win the Big Ten, but a team that's going to come from way back. Oh, sorry. Way back. No. Way back to make a run of this thing.
Okay.
So I'll start with mine. Who did you have for the ACC championship last week?
Miami and Tech.
And you have Miami win. Yeah, that makes more sense, didn't it?
Because I have reasonable common sense.
Right. So far.
Wait till next week and we do the SEC.
Oh, I can't wait for that one.
I'll show you realistic expectations.
Yeah, I can't believe it. So right now, my playoff teams, because we're going to do a bracket in a couple of weeks, is Florida State, SMU, Notre Dame. And your playoff teams are?
Miami, Georgia Tech and Notre Dame.
I think Notre Dame is basically in, unless something just absolutely crumbles for the next month and a half.
I mean, their schedule is so
It's
damn
easy.
soft. We went over this
Yeah,
already.
yeah, right.
So I on the board over here, we have a whiteboard behind us with our, I wouldn't say our script, but our topics of the week. I wrote down the Big Ten rankings according to, or the preseason poll according to Cleveland.com's sports editors. They have Ohio State, Oregon, Indiana, USC, and Michigan in the ties. Their
Yes.
top 5 Big Ten teams.
I think also, Lincoln Riley has not proven himself enough to be in the top 4.
No.
I think somehow they'll fall off. Their schedule is pretty tough. I don't have them on my. Do you have it on your list coming today? Okay. So, but I have 2 of those teams. There's one team on that list. I have in there. I have in my top 6. I'm way down here. All right. You got anything to say?
Let the fun begin in the
right.
Big Ten and the Midwest.
Your home area.
My home area, yep.
And Minnesota is another one of them teams. I can't believe they're not on here. But they are number 10. But they have a chance. There's a slim chance they can move up that list. They have a good team. But they're not the same. All right. I'm gonna start with my top 4 teams. Then I'm gonna go to the team that like we have our special team we pick. I got one this week. Indiana. They start off with Howard, Northwestern, North Texas, Howard, Western Kentucky, Northwestern, Rutgers, Nebraska, Ohio State.
Hold on. Let me pull it up. Let me just pull it up. You said Indiana is just going to be the top of the Big Ten?
No, that's one of my top 3, top 4.
Okay, who do you have as your?
I can't tell you that yet. I still don't know myself.
Is this okay? Is Indiana number 4?
No. I'll start number 4. All right, Washington's my number 14.
Oh, that's actually not a bad pick.
Yeah, I think their quarterback has 4,000 yards last year, 4,000 yards
something like that. Yeah.
Very good quarterback. And you never know. You gotta have to. And there's only 3. The 3 teams are Indiana, Oregon, and Ohio State. They're going to probably be fighting it out, unless something crazy happens to them. So Washington starts out with Washington State, Utah State, and East Washington in the non-conference schedule.
May I make a comment real quick?
Yes.
Outside of a handful of games across the Big Ten, who the hell are people playing in non-conference?
Yeah. Well, Ohio State plays Texas.
Ohio plays Texas, and Michigan plays Oklahoma.
Outside of that, it probably is.
Ooh.
I mean, it's getting that way because they're playing non-conference games, and they feel like they don't need to play big-time school, which is not wrong. But if they don't, it won't be the same.
You're disgusting. Like I was waiting for like the Helen Keller Academy to come up.
Well, somebody might
on someone's schedule, like Rutgers' schedule or Maryland's schedule.
Well, they have to find ways to win something. They don't want to go 0-12 this year. And then we have Minnesota. They got beat Minnesota. They beat they go to USC and lose. Then they have a home game against Iowa. And Purdue's a win. Nebraska's a win. Penn State's a win. Michigan State's a win. Then they have the problem with their schedule. They end with Indiana and Oregon. At Oregon. So
I'm looking at the schedule now. I think going into Halloween, they may have one loss.
They might.
And I think that's at SC.
Right.
That's it.
I think Indiana's quarterback, he got him from Texas, TCU, and the coach, as good a coach as he is, could get them over the hump again.
Yeah.
And I think Washington will not go to Oregon this year. They're not ready for that yet. Maybe one day, but not yet this year.
Okay.
Why is Friday night? That's why it's already set up. So what are they doing about that Friday night? They're not playing on TV because Iowa. They have them already locked in to play Purdue on Fox, but not Iowa on the Friday night. I don't know. All right. So Oregon is one of my top 3.
Okay, hold on. The Quack Attack, okay.
Is back attack.
Quack Attack.
All right. They start off with Boise, which actually Oregon's schedule is not that easy. Oklahoma State is picked to be a decent team in the
I
BCL.
think Oregon's that good.
Oh, yes. Let them go to. They're going to win there. Then they play Portland State. They're going to win that one. At USC, win that one. Then home against UCLA. They're going to win that one. Nebraska at home. Illinois on the road. Northwestern on the road. Then they go to Ohio State, but probably on game day. I would have to imagine. And I think they're going to fall there. They beat Michigan. They beat Michigan State, and of course they win their rivalry game at home against Washington.
So, first of all,
go
ahead.
Finish my things. What are you going to say?
First of all, shame that they're not playing Oregon State. They're playing the wrong OSU. Two,
Oregon State in the Pac-12 again,
or whatever the hell it is.
Yeah.
Boise win. Oklahoma State and Portland State are both wins. USC, I would say, is a toss-up only because it's in LA. UCLA win. Nebraska win. Illinois win. Northwestern win. Ohio State loss. Win against Michigan and Michigan State. And they beat Washington. So I have them going 11-1.
11-1 for me too. And then we have Ohio State has Ball State at home. They go to Texas. I got them beating Texas. I think their team is more complete.
Where is that game?
At Texas.
No.
Okay. Well, they got the best receiver in the country, probably Robert Smith. Then Sayan is going to be one of the top 3 quarterbacks in the country.
I think Sayan's overrated.
He may be, and so could be Arch. That's the problem with Texas. They didn't prove themselves last year into the end of the year. We'll get to them next week, and then I got them beating Texas on the road. Kansas State, Illinois, Iowa, Maryland, Indiana on the road. I changed up on that one. I got them going to Indiana losing, and then we have USC, Oregon, Northwestern, Nebraska, and Michigan all wins. Like we said before, Ohio State and Oregon will be game day probably. And Indiana, if Indiana is still as good as they were last year, that'll be a game day game. A lot of great football there. Their schedule is not really that tough outside of those 2 teams. So that may help their trek to the Big Ten title. Then Indiana has Howard, Western Kentucky, Northwestern, Rutgers, Nebraska, Ohio State. I got them beating Ohio State. At Michigan. And I had a loss. I can't remember what I did with the loss. But I had them going either way. I got Indiana going 11-1. I got Oregon going 11-1. I got Ohio State going 11-1. All 8-1 in the conference. Well, my loss is at Texas. No, I got Big Ten. That's right. So that makes it tough to decide who's going to be in the Big Ten title. But let me give you my team that can slide in the top 4 that you don't see coming. I don't see coming. They have.
Wait, how do you not see it coming if you're picking it?
Well, I still see it. I don't know. You got a point. Thank you for that. Okay, UCLA is my team, shocking team to come up. Hear me out.
Is it because of Nico Valovich?
No. Partly, yes. Because I think the coach they have a coach to deal with him. He's coming from the James Madison head coach is now the head coach at UCLA.
Okay.
That's not crazy.
I'm listening.
He's bringing all his team from the James Madison that made the playoffs last year, went to Oregon and got their tails whooped. But I think it's kind of like the Indiana coach, Janetti. Where did he come from again? I can't remember.
JMU.
That's exactly. Hey, we got what a concept. So I got them going 8-4 and 6-3. But if things change, they go to Oregon. They start off with Cal. That's going to be tough. I think Cal's going to
be a fun game, especially for my friend who's a UCLA grad because his brother is a Cal grad.
We got a rivalry going on. And I got them losing that Cal for now. But it might change when we get to the picks on that first week of the regular season, or second week of the regular season, that's the word. I also got them losing to Michigan. So the problem is they end with Michigan and USC. What do you think here? Yeah, they end with Michigan, USC, and stuff like that. But UCLA is my team that could possibly move up there, but I don't think they're ready to obviously beat the big boys because those 3 teams are going to be national title contenders, not just Big Ten title contenders, right?
Sure.
You don't think Ohio State, Indiana, and
I think they
Oregon are title contenders? You said that like you didn't believe it.
Oh, I think they will be. I think they will be. Oh, you just wait till you hear right.
And then the next team that could possibly slide in there, obviously, is Michigan. You cannot forget Michigan. I was thinking about USC. Like I said before, Lincoln Riley is not the.
Lincoln Riley's a piece of shit.
Yeah, we can't really trust him as a head coach. He is a great head coach, but USC predicted to be number 4. That could be a jinx to the USC Trojans this year. And they're kind of like us, Florida State. They've been down for a long time, except for a few. What do you mean? No?
No.
USC hasn't been down for a long time?
I wouldn't compare USC to Florida State.
What have they done in the last 25 years? Since Leinart and Bush.
I think you guys are more like Wisconsin.
No, that's not the same history. They don't know the same
sliding program with a
the history
average fan base
not
that coach shows whose ass should not be there.
The history is not equal.
I think
the expectation for Wisconsin is not quite the expectation for USC and Florida State. The fan base is both.
So after this show, can you do me a favor?
Oh, Lord.
Drive over to my mother's house and go say that to her face.
So what? What did I say about her? What?
She's a Wisconsin grad and hates Florida State.
Oh, okay. Let's call it. Call on the show. And then the second, obviously, Michigan. I have them going 8-4 and 6-3 too, because Underwood underperformed.
I don't think Underwood's that good.
That's what my problem is. I was all high on him last year. I think I had them win the Big Ten, and he did not measure up.
I don't think he's anywhere near as advertised.
And UCLA was my team, my special team. Let me go ahead and give you my. Wait, okay, my Big Ten title game. I think I'm gonna have to go. Ohio State's got a tougher schedule than Oregon. I got Oregon and Indiana in the Big Ten title game. I got Oregon pulling this one out. It doesn't matter either way because both teams are going to the playoffs, and Ohio State's in. But I think Oregon wins the Big Ten, Indiana plays second, and Ohio State. And I do not believe anybody else out of the conference makes the playoffs. 3 teams. So now I have SMU, Florida State, Notre Dame, Oregon, Indiana, and Ohio State in the playoffs. How many teams are there this year? 12 still?
I don't even know, actually. No, I genuinely don't know when they were. Did they even thought about expanding?
They thought about it. I don't think they'll do it this year.
No, I don't think so either.
So I think it's 12, right?
I think it's still 12, but I will look into that this week.
All right. Your turn.
I have a hot take in the Big Ten.
All right.
I think Indiana's going to slide back a bit.
Okay. That would be a shocker.
I don't think so. I think
it would be a shocker.
Yes.
They're number 1.
Yes and no.
Not number 1 overall, but number 1 in the
Yes.
Big Ten. Wait a minute. They got picked to be number 1 in the Big Ten, right?
No, they're the Big Ten.
Wait.
I think they're going to slide back a little bit. I don't think they're going to do like, oh my God, I fall off the face of the earth. We're never going to hear from them again.
No.
Not as long as Cincinnati's there. But I think reality will keep up with them this year.
Yeah.
I see at least 3 losses on their schedule.
Okay.
I think they lose to Ohio State. I think they lose to Michigan. I think they may lose to SC, and they may lose to Washington. I have them going 8-4.
8-4?
Yeah.
See y'all later.
9-3, 8-4. My dark horse, and you're gonna be so surprised when I say this. Illinois.
Dark horse, okay. Well, no, I'm not surprised. That's one of your favorite teams over the years.
I'm not just saying that because my dad works there, and I'm not saying because it's a beautiful place, and they both are true. Unless the campus is 20 degrees.
Most of the time it is in the fall.
No, that's just in the winter.
Oh.
They have a favorable schedule. They only have one real tough road game this year, and that's at Ohio State.
Okay.
Because they host Oregon.
How about the big rivalry game between Southern Illinois?
Duke is going to be a tougher non-conference.
Yeah, I know.
UAB's a win.
They're on the top.
Duke's a win. Southern Illinois is a win. Ohio State is going to be the loss. Purdue's a win. Buchanan's going to come back to Champaign. Michigan State's a win. Oregon State's going to be a toss-up. So I feel like that's a trap game. That'll be a trap game for them.
Okay. That'd be the one
Maryland's
that
away.
cost them.
Yeah, maybe. I think they will lose to Ohio State, but they don't play Indiana. They don't play Michigan.
Right.
They don't go to Eugene.
Yeah.
I think
Right.
they're the team that actually could sneak in there
Okay.
and go get that. I'm not saying they're going to make the Big Ten title game.
Right.
No.
Or the playoffs, right?
I think they'll sneak into the playoffs.
Uh-oh, got a fourth playoff team, or third, because you think Indiana out and Illinois. So you think Indiana's out of the playoffs and Illinois goes in?
Yep.
Okay. Wow.
And I don't think Michigan makes it either. I think Michigan's a year away.
They need
I have,
their coach is now the coach from Utah, correct?
yeah, Utah.
And he I think he's got the right mindset, but he's never really had this much pressure
No,
out of school.
oh God, no. Michigan versus Utah is
That's
totally different. No, Oregon loses to Ohio State in Columbus, but I think Ohio State.
a tough schedule in college. They play all the teams. Oregon, USC, Indiana, all the teams. Iowa's going to be a tough road for them, obviously.
Um, I could see Ohio State going 12-0.
With that schedule,
Potentially.
you just said Stan's overrated.
I think they'll be good in spite of him.
Okay, they have a great receiving.
Oregon over Ohio State.
Okay, me too.
But Oregon, no, you have Oregon, Indiana.
All right, Oregon over Iowa State.
That's what.
That's what I said. You know. Oh, you're on the conference championship game. Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
Okay,
I have Oregon winning the Big Ten this year.
me too.
I think
That's not good for Oregon, is it?
this year Oregon can kick the door down.
Good, and maybe will happen. We'll find out that
So
in
I
8
think
weeks.
there'll be 3 teams from the Big Ten.
Okay.
I think Oregon will get in as the champ, obviously. Ohio State will get in with a 1 loss. And with 2 losses, the University of Illinois.
Okay. Okay, I got you. So that's 3 teams.
Yeah.
The SEC is going to have 5. I mean,
at least 4.
right. That's what we're going to.
A team that
Fill our
I'm curious
bracket up
about
with.
this year, and I want to bring them up because I'm from
And
Madison.
we should. Oh, well, they're first in the Big Ten. Congratulations.
Yeah, until they step on the field.
Well, not yet. 3 weeks.
The Badgers. The Badgers are kind of like Florida State.
No.
Yes.
Stay right there. You dumb one down. They're not the same
The
history.
man whose ass is hotter than Norvell's is Luke Fickle. It's like Norvell. The fan base is wondering how the fuck are you back? What are you looking for?
Quarterback.
It don't matter where.
Oh, that's right. You got the kid from Old Dominion last year that had such a big. I said you. They got the kid from Old Dominion. Hello, Lori. By the way, he said LSU is not winning any games this year.
I did not say that. She's been watching the whole thing.
Okay. Colton Joseph. That could be. I mean, if he is as good as he was at Old Dominion, they have a chance to be good this year.
To win 3 games.
No.
As long as they beat Minnesota.
What's that? Well, as of right now, I would think we would have.
It's in Madison.
It is in Madison. That's true.
He's on crack.
Oh.
Yes.
Now, next week's our SEC prediction day.
Yeah, no, I see loss to Notre Dame, loss at Penn State.
But I think it helps that that game's the #1 first game of the year.
We'll see how bad Wisconsin looks. Well, that game is not in Madison.
No, it's in Green Bay.
That game's in Green Bay. Which, by the way, I've got an opinion piece for you.
Are you going to go to the game?
No, I
That'd
wish.
be awesome.
They have a favorable back half of the schedule. I think they will lose to Iowa. I don't want them to lose to Iowa or to Minnesota.
See them.
Because those are embarrassing. You cannot lose border battles.
And you can't lose Purdue either.
No.
But remember, if you don't want to win national championships, go to Indiana. Don't go to Purdue.
Oh, did you see that?
That's awesome. That's one of the best things I've ever heard.
That was one of the stupidest things
Oh
I've ever
my
heard.
gosh, that shows you in
Did
a
you see the
nutshell.
guy's face though after he said it
He
though?
probably like, oh,
He was like, I was waiting for somebody to come up to me and be like,
Indiana won last year.
the national title.
All right. So, and Purdue won national championship in anything,
I don't think so. No.
any sport. If you're a Purdue, if you're
I
a
think
Purdue fan,
three.
let us know. I can look it up.
That's what we do. We check backs.
Yeah.
It would help if I could spell.
Right. In any sport.
Three.
Three, okay. You're
Women's
right.
basketball and 2 golf titles.
Okay. Very good at golf.
They did win a men's basketball pre-NCAA.
Okay, I count that. So
4.
yeah.
And they've been to the national title game twice.
One was a couple years ago.
Yeah, I really wish they actually had won that one.
Good luck to Purdue.
Indiana has way more. Has 25 to 26 national championships.
With roughly.
Compared to 3.
And won what? 3 in basketball.
Yeah.
1 in football. Baseball, I don't know. Probably not.
Men's soccer.
Whether
Men's soccer and a college football national title.
another, I mean, it's amazing that they're defending national champions.
No, what is your AD thinking?
Right. No, you already jinxed this for the season.
Way to go, Butt Munch. But yeah, no, I think it'll be a fun year in the Big Ten. I think this is the year where everybody beats the hell out of each other.
Oh yeah?
I think this is the year that everybody beats the hell out of each other.
The whole conference? No. Oregon, Indiana, Ohio State. Not head and shoulders, maybe head above everybody else.
And then you got Maryland and Rutgers.
I'm telling you. Maryland and Rutgers and teams like that, just I don't have a chance. And I like Shiano for Rutgers. He ain't got the same pizzazz this time that he had the first time. The first time they almost won a national championship. They're closing in on one with what's the running back's name? Ray Rice.
Oh yeah.
That played for Ravens and also hit his wife. Right? Is that the same one?
In the elevator.
And then the next topic I want to bring up is since we ain't really have we're not going to break down the conference, but the Big 12. What's your thoughts on the Big 12? We don't put that ahead.
Sucks. Just blew this game open because when we turned it off, it was only 1-0.
We're getting to baseball a little bit because we have a few rivalries coming up between the Chop on the Top podcast family coming up next week and the week after.
The Big 12.
And actually this weekend. A little 4-game series in Los Angeles.
Yes. Well, we will get to it.
Yes. The Big 12.
No, it's the monster Big 12.
Right. And nobody knows who has a chance to win this, but I have my prediction. My my championship game was going to be Texas Tech, but because of what's his name? Sorsby's fiasco, they will not even probably be. Well, they have a great defense. But my championship game is going to be BYU versus Houston.
I have the Storm and Mormons as well.
Oh, and it could be anybody for the next team.
Yeah. ESPN has the top champions being Texas Tech and BYU. I'm not sold on Texas Tech.
Yeah, they got to find a quarterback now. I think Arizona's a team with their quarterback very good from last year.
Yeah, he had some votes.
I think his freshman year was better than last year, but he played well last year. But I just don't think Arizona's a team that can jump up there. Arizona State with Dillingham, which is another coach that I like. Maybe one day we'll be heading to Tallahassee and replacing Norvell.
Boy, that would be.
It's hard to recruit at Arizona State. It's just hard to do that. He can recruit at Florida State. He's a very good recruiter. He had Stan Levitt, but money talks, and that's why I think Dillingham is trying to find a way out of there at some point soon.
Well, I think it's going to be BYU in the Big 12. I really think it's going to be BYU.
They're on the door. They're on the doorstep every year, and this is the year they break through and go to the playoffs.
I think, but I also think.
What about Colorado?
No, Dion's done after this year.
After this year?
I think Dion gets fired after this.
What's their record? Let's see the schedule.
Let's see. Let me look.
I know they're rolling.
I think that gravy train's rolling off the track.
And he could be the next coach at Florida State as well. And just say coming home.
Oh, that would.
That'd be awesome. I want him back. I miss him. He wants to act like he's not a Florida State guy, but he is a Florida State guy. Forever and always.
Okay, open against Georgia Tech. Weber State.
They're not beating Georgia Tech in Atlanta.
So Northwestern. So I see 1 and 2.
Who you lose it to?
Georgia Tech.
And who else?
No, I'm in 2 and 1.
Okay.
Baylor's.
The road game, that's going to be tough. I'm going to loss.
Loss. Maybe.
I know. I got a loss. No, Kansas State is a good team with their quarterback.
So you think they're only going to win 2 games this year?
I don't think they're going to the bowl game. Look at all everything good things they play. Arizona State, Houston, Cincinnati. Okay. They got 2 and 1, and then 2. They got 4 wins guaranteed out of those. Not guaranteed, but pretty much on the docket. And the rest of those games is going to be hard to get done because Texas Tech, Utah, Oklahoma State, Kansas State, I don't know Arizona State, but Houston, all those teams have a shot at the championship.
Yeah.
And the Big 10 title, Big 12 title.
I think Dion's going to get fired at season's end.
So I got 4 and 8, roughly. 5 and 7.
I got 3 and 9.
3 and 9? Damn, I'll tell Dion he said that.
Hey, Dion, you're going 3 and 9 and you're getting fired.
He'll come up and put a foot in me now. Is that too soon? Oh, sorry. That's bad. I didn't say that. You said it.
Man, my numbers say otherwise.
So.
Well, missing digits isn't that bad.
Well,
I would know.
Yes. So you had who in the championship game?
So I'm torn. So I want to put Texas Tech in it despite the scandal. But I just
feel bad for them.
No, God, no. No, if anything, I kind of want to nowhere near the Big 10 title, the Big 12 title.
But they still have a defense. And very well coached.
Very well coached. They're a good team even without Sorsby.
Right.
I just don't know who the backup would be.
No one knows, I think, until the first game. What's their schedule look like? Check
Texas Tech.
We still got to pick our mid-major champion because I think I'm pretty much solidified that I'm gonna probably have 5 teams in the playoffs on the SEC, and then one more Power 5, non-Power 5. What's it called? Power 5?
Group of 5.
I have no idea really who that would be right now. Abilene Christian. Oregon State. Oregon State's a tough game on the road. Or Houston, San Houston, Colorado. So yeah, you never know how these teams are going to go work out in the middle of the season.
Yeah, I don't know what the quarterback situation's like. I think I'm just going to go ahead and crown BYU.
You know, crown their ass.
Crown their ass.
Me too.
Well, no, they're Mormons. We can't say
that's kind of scary for both them teams. Not only Oregon, but BYU. We both picked them to win the conference championship. So that means they're probably neither one going to win it.
Probably. We are terrible at picking teams on this show. Let's see what else.
And next week we'll do SEC and the non-Power 5.
Yes.
And then the following week we'll do our brackets. Last year, I think that's one of the most entertaining shows we've ever done is the bracket show.
That was with Doug.
And that's right. Maybe we can scandal. Maybe we can slide Doug in behind us on that one again. And maybe Jared. I like to see Jared do one with us on the bracket challenge. He's funny. He's one of the most entertaining people we know.
Oh, he absolutely is.
And all 3 of them are who? All 3 of us are what teams fans? Florida State.
Doug's just gonna call you a fucking idiot for an hour.
And then at some point we'll get our NFL picks in here. I'm looking forward to the NFL. It's coming.
And why the Patriots are going back to the Super Bowl. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.
I mean, they're one of my favorites out of the AFC.
You know, I'm going to say this since we're on the top to the NFL. I don't think the Patriots are going to slide as bad as people are saying.
Why do you all? Who said that?
Doug.
Doug? Don't count. Oh! But
ESPN.
No, their team has gotten better with A.J. Brown. And that's what you need to stay on top, especially against the team. The schedule y'all going to have this year, and us too, by getting Waddle, kind of makes us.
Waddle.
Yes. What's going on, Brad? Who's your pick for the Big Ten title game this year and your Big Ten champion? I got Oregon and Indiana, and you have.
Oregon over Ohio
And
State.
we both have Oregon winning the title, which is probably bad for them. So,
Sorry, Oregon fans. We love you, but
and I know who you're picking in 2 weeks from Saturday. His boys travel overseas to take on TCU. Yes, and this is our next week will be our last show without predictions for a while because the first week of the season will start
Oh yeah,
on
week
August
zero,
29th.
week zero.
That's it.
Oh, Monday is the AP poll.
Okay, can't wait for that. And our next, I was thinking we're going to next week for we're going to the Friday night game. We'll do the podcast before we go to the Grimsley. Yeah. I'll get off early by next week. And then Brad says Hurricane for the Screamer game. Yeah, I might go. I might get to go to that. We'll see because that's starting in my basketball season, and we'll see how that works out. Carolina has announced basketball has announced they're going to be playing in the Coliseum on October 9th against USC. Not the Gamecocks, but the Trojans.
That's an interesting one.
That's a wild one. Bring USC all the way across the country to play in a scrimmage game. They don't get to play in the Smith Center. They get to play in the Coliseum.
Sorry, punk ass Coliseum.
No, it's historical too. A lot of history there. And we also play NC State this year.
That's a building we need to renovate the hell out of.
Think so?
The Coliseum.
I don't want it to go away, so if we have to renovate it, yes, I would definitely okay that. And we also played State there in December, and Doug and William cannot wait for that game. The State Carolina game in the Coliseum. Look at you so fired up. You already bought tickets, didn't you? Oh. Stanley Cup champs. Yep, that's right. The Hurricanes. And it's crazy though. But in 2 months, that season's going to start. Can you believe that?
Go Kings, go.
Yep.
Like what?
Yes, go. Oh, wait a minute, I forgot. Yeah, right. Okay, now don't jump on that bandwagon now. Don't you try.
I said go Kings, go.
I said Kings. Oh, there's a Kings.
Oh, thank you, Helen Keller.
Well, I thought you were a Bruins fan.
You gotta keep them confused.
Definitely.
Especially you.
There you go.
The other big news in college football.
Or NFL, technically.
Jaden Daniels. Boy, shut your fucking mouth.
I mean,
those who didn't know, he sent a cease and desist letter to LSU.
Kings,
Los Angeles.
No, he's trashing your team.
Yeah, I know. I'm ignoring it because I'm the dumps. His lawyer sent a cease and desist to LSU. It's basically saying, you can't use his NIL anymore because they gave his number 5 to a quarterback.
Oh, okay, so it's that serious. They took away the money that he gives the company.
No. They can't use him they can't say Heisman Trophy winner Jaden Daniel.
Really?
Like any plaques, any statues have to come down.
Really? It's that serious?
Yeah.
You didn't tell me that before I got here. That's dumb.
Well, it's because the kid, Picklin.
Oh.
Pickett.
Kenny Pickett?
No. Was promised the number 5 by Kelly.
Oh, okay.
And basically, oh shit! No, this thing wide up. Why did we get on the air so early?
Sucks.
Basically, yeah. So
we'll be on the air early next week. You know why? The Brewers and Braves play at 4:00.
Early are you thinking?
Huh?
How early are you thinking? So yeah, DJ Pickett was given.
What? You hear what I said? We play. The Brewers and Braves play at 4:00 next Friday. We are. Might do a little peek on it somewhere. Somehow. Go Braves.
Yeah. So when DJ Pickett was recruited by LSU, Brian Kelly promised to give him the number 5 jersey. And apparently they did this without consulting Daniels.
I didn't think it'd be that big a deal. And Jordan's not retired yet, is it not?
It's not retired. It's never been.
It will be.
Under LSU rule, if a number is retired, it can still be used.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
The only numbers that have been retired, Billy Cannon's number 20, Pistol Pete,
Maravich,
Bob Pettit, Shaq, and Skip Bertman for baseball.
Okay.
So those whatever numbers they were at LSU are officially like straight up cannot be given out. I think the next one on that list will be Joe Burrow.
Like that?
Yes.
Yeah, they won that championship.
So
And a Heisman, right?
everybody's like,
They both won. He won a Heisman, right?
and everybody's saying that he's doing this because he feels like he's not being fairly loved like Joe Burrow is. Sir, you went 10-2, and you sat your ass out of the ball game.
And you got whooped twice by Florida State.
No, you that too, and you lost to Ole Miss and Alabama.
They won that championship, right?
You didn't even make the Big Ten title game the year of the SEC championship.
Well, to be honest, if you're going to go all in like that, Shaq didn't do much there either, except for school points.
Well, yeah, Shaq, though, basketball's a weird sport at LSU.
Yeah, but I'm saying it's the same argument. But, you know what I'm saying? You're saying Jalen didn't win, but if we're giving that argument, it's also Shaq.
Ask my dad. I don't know how that works. Maravich didn't do shit at LSU.
What do you mean, ask your dad? What are you trying to say about me? I was alive when Shaq played at LSU.
No, I'm saying Dad would know because he went to LSU.
Oh, okay.
What I'm saying
is, you're
is,
about to call me old.
No, what
Don't
I'm
you
saying,
dare call me old.
Dirt.
Ah.
You, sir, do not hold a jockstrap to Joe Burrow.
Not yet. He may one day.
No, I meant between the time at LSU.
Okay.
Joe Burrow went 15-0.
Yeah.
You went 10-2. We're 9-3. 9-3. In your Heisman Trophy.
Wait a minute. You okay?
Jaden Daniels was a great player on a good team.
Have you talked to your mom about this? What does she think?
Same thing. Joe Burrow was an amazing and outstanding player on one of the greatest teams of all time.
Where's your glasses at? What's this? Florida State? Was that better than Florida State's? Which team? How many? Where do you rank it?
LSU's?
Yeah, that year.
I would put it right up there with that Miami team.
Are you gonna say it's better than Florida State's?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Hey.
I think single-handedly, other than
What?
that Miami, what was that, Miami 01? Who
Yes.
had like,
yes.
I would say they're
I'm
basically 1A, 1B.
Man, sucks.
We know Miami sucks, and you blow. You're like, whoa, pause.
That's the last time Miami won after.
With that being said, I think Jaden Daniels needs to.
Yeah, he needs to taking away all the statues and everything. Then don't go. They should have never put him back in there. If they take him out, never put him back.
My thing is this: Michael Irvin has said it best. Your boy, Michael Irvin.
Well, got a Super Bowl, right?
Miami
We got Super Bowl championships together.
Miami Hurricane.
Smith came from Florida.
He never wanted his number retired.
Really?
Yeah. Why do you think that's why his 88? He's never wanted it retired.
Yeah, what I'm saying. He's not. You just see him in him. He just loves being a cowboy. But he don't care who wears his number.
Because he knows that whoever has it on will be compared to him.
Yes, but also he wasn't the first. He wasn't. Maybe the argument could be that Drew Pearson was the best 88. He won titles too, and had a lot of yards receiving.
But you get the point.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying he's got more of an argument. He don't have as much argument because he was not the only 88. You know what I'm saying? There's been great 88.
My question is, if you win the Heisman Trophy, should your number get automatically retired by the school?
No, but it probably will.
I think, and because this is a harder barrier, if do it Joe Burrow, do it Cam Newton, when you win the Heisman and a national title in the same season, then you should.
I mean, absolutely. It's like Sebastian Janikowski coming up on the 29th. He's the greatest kicker I've ever seen.
Or like a Jameis Winston.
And I'm not saying that because of Florida State fan. The man hit every field goal, and he also hit every field most of the time in the NFL. He didn't ever choke. He had a great career. He probably should be in the Hall of Fame, right? Is he? I don't know if he's in the Hall of Fame or not. Football. But he should have his number retired.
Absolutely, I have no problem. See, I have no problem with retiring numbers, but there needs to be eight because there's only 100 numbers.
I don't think he'll. I think he'll be retired, but I think he'll let somebody else wear his number. 38. But who's going to pick the 38? Not many people want to do that, anyways.
I just there's only so many numbers you can retire.
Exactly. Right. Five's not one of them. Well, five. I mean, you can't really. I would say they have to ask Jalen, but I think Jalen. But the problem is Jalen taking this too far. He's taking it way too far.
What is it? Leonard has always said people have come to him asking him to unretire 11 at SC, and he's basically told everyone to piss off.
Really?
Yeah, I think Leonard said the only way 11 is ever going to get unretired is if his son plays at SC.
Okay. Well,
basically, unless the name Leonard's on the back, it ain't getting no retire.
I don't know how me and you would feel if we were that great and I'm retired. I mean, we can't never say how we would think.
What about you hypothetically?
I think I would have to say, if you come and ask me and you're a great recruit and we're trying to get you here, absolutely. If that takes what it takes to get you there, I won't really let you win.
I'm going to say, look, you want this number? Go ahead. But you got to remember there's going to be pressure with this number.
Yes.
Because if you're as great as you really were,
Number don't matter.
back it up.
No.
Back it up.
Okay.
Honor thy number and back it up.
Okay. So
what
on the other news tonight,
the NFL is
New
back.
England Patriots. Unbelievable.
We're back. We play the Colts. How's that we doing tonight?
Does any of your starters play tonight?
I don't think so, no. Packers play at 7.
It'll be on TV. Might have to stop by and watch a little bit of that. Pray it on.
Y'all play tomorrow? Or
ESPN Unlimited.
Yeah, tomorrow on ESPN Unlimited.
Let's go to Atlanta tomorrow. Watch the Falcons. It's a game. No.
Yeah, no.
$18.
Fuck no.
If I'm going to Atlanta tomorrow, it's not going to watch football. It's going to be watching the Braves.
Exactly. Speaking of, are you still going to it?
No, because John got hurt. And then he said, a couple of days later, he said, why don't we go to a game next year during that weekend? I'm like, John, we just kind of like we never planned to go down. He's like, next year we're John, we just got done planning it, and you back there. Confused the crap out of me that day.
Honestly,
He must have forgotten.
I mean, obviously, week 1 of preseason, not many starters play.
The Patriots the Panthers go to Buffalo on Saturday morning afternoon at 1 o'clock. Got a little football Saturday if you want to get a little warm up, get your football muscles getting, your fingers. You got to get your fingers ready to go to turn the TV.
In that new Bills Stadium, and that $2 billion.
I can't wait to see that.
Obstructed views.
Really? Oh, screw Buffalo.
Well,
you ever won a Super Bowl?
What do you think Bill stands for?
That's the stand for.
Boy, I love losing Super Bowls.
Okay. Where do you get the book? The other B
Super
at?
Bowl's one word.
Oh, is it one word? Sometimes. Depending on who's talking about it. And then starting tonight, 4-game series, Brewers and Dodgers in Los Angeles, California. Who do you think will win that one? Oh, I think it'd be a tie. 2-2. I think both y'all are playing. Well, you're playing better than they are right now.
Sox won.
And
Nationals are beating the Cubs.
Dodgers sweep. I think Dodgers swept the Royals.
Yeah, earlier today, the Yankees lost. Woohoo. Reds beat the White Sox. The Pirates beat the Marlins. Spanked the Marlins. Tigers beat the Guardians.
That's tonight. 2-10.
Late tonight. Oh, the Field of Dream game is tonight in Dryerville, Iowa.
Did the Twins win that game? Did the Phillies suck?
Yeah.
By the way, the Phillies won't make it the playoffs.
Let's check the standings.
And what is ironic is what you will see in the American League. The Detroit Tigers have tied now. If you would have done that. Let's see.
And MLB TV, MLB is better at it.
Okay.
And it actually gives you the frickin' division leaders.
You come out. Oh, without going to the division, clicking division.
Yeah.
Well, the Braves have played pretty good. They played well in New York against the Yankees. because Iglesias is the ball in the right field Friday night. We would have won that series. And then Saturday, Sale balked. Let's see, then he got ejected on Sunday. Braves won Sunday with Grant Holmes pitching. The Braves pitching is really good. Now the starting rotation has gotten really good. So if we can just hold on right there, Chris Sale doesn't get hurt. He's our game one starter, whatever series we start with, and then we fill in the rest of the pieces.
Okay,
And if Robert Suarez returns, we can play a 5 inning game and go to our bullpen and say Dylan Dodd, Fuentes, Suarez, Iglesias, in that order, or we can say Dylan Lee, Dylan Dodd. We can right through. It's murderer's row in the bullpen for the Atlanta Braves. We had the best bullpen in baseball, and probably the best bullpen I've seen in a long time. Because nobody blows anything except for Iglesias, and that's because he throws the ball in the right field.
He don't know meatballs.
I mean, everybody has their bad day, but the bad days for the Braves bullpen are very, very few and far between.
I guess they're real ugly when they do occur.
Uh, no, I mean, you can't really get mad if they haven't done it. They don't do it. You know what I'm saying? When they can do it one time out of 10 games, how can you really get mad? When I do sometimes get mad.
So,
because remember, you watched the Braves game, was it Monday night? We had a border pitch that should have been a strike, thrown to second, and Sean Murphy didn't challenge it. It would have been a strike him out, throw him out, double play, and then the Mets ended up hitting a grand slam. I might have gotten a little mad that day. That I was walking out of Buffalo while we got to the top of the first. You couldn't find it?
I haven't.
I thought you would have appeared. I can see it.
It was slow on the computer now.
I'm going to give you a slow one on the computer now.
So, division leaders, Rays, White Sox, Astros. The wild card being Yankees, Sox, Tigers.
Can you believe the Tigers are in the playoffs right now after they traded all the players?
Yeah.
What do you say it like that for?
It's kind of like there's the Red Sox and the Yankees, and then somebody else has to make it.
Right, but you would never have guessed after they traded Mize and Scooble that they would still be in the playoffs. Right?
Sure.
You thought they want to make it. Be honest with me.
No.
Why you act like that? Just say you weren't expecting it.
In the National League, your boys.
Yes. There's only one team that still has a route as a battle in their division right now. That's the Milwaukee Brewers. The little Cubbies are saying, hello.
We're doing this to them.
Not yet. Because they've won 8 out of the last 2, 8 out of the last 10. Y'all won 5 out of 5. 5 out of 10. So they're moving up. Moving on up to the east side, to the deluxe apartment in the sky called the Cubbies. Okay.
You know, just for that, I hope the Dodgers pass you.
Yeah. Okay, Dodgers and the Padres and Diamondbacks have slid up a little bit, but that's because the Dodgers have actually went backwards.
Yes.
And the Dodgers did beat the Royals, which we kind of called, but this weekend is where we're going to decide if the Dodgers can reassess things, because y'all are going to make it hard for them. We know this.
Yeah.
And I think the wild card is still up for grabs. The last spot. Even the Dodgers, you know, the Padres, Diamondbacks, Phillies are not making the playoffs. They're getting old, and
I know.
The Diamondbacks have to play us this weekend. Apologize to the Diamondbacks. Nah, they're loaded up this weekend. They got their top 3.
Huh? Go Snakes.
They got their top 3 pitchers going.
I love you.
After that, well, the Cardinals possibly can make it. I know you don't want to say that, but for McLean's sake, I hope they make it.
Absolutely not. Fuck you, guys.
And then the Minnesota Twins are right there. The Indians, I don't know without Ramirez if they have enough to offensively to go to the playoffs. I think he's been out for a long time. And then Toronto traded a lot of pieces, and they're 2 games out.
Yep.
Baltimore traded a lot of pieces. They're 2 games out. So the American League is very interesting down the stretch. You're not reading the baseball stuff. God, bye. So looking forward to this weekend with y'all, the Dodgers and Brewers. I'm excited.
Go Brewers.
I forgot that was serious. Not really forgot, but it kind of Because I know I can't watch it. It's too late.
No, you forgot.
Yeah. I think I'm picking a tie. 2-2. Why is it like that? I'm trying to be fair to both my friends. Then you get to play us next week, but we'll see each other.
The one's not here.
Right. We'll get to see each other on the same at the same time the game's going on. So we'll.
But we will be at Grimsley a week from tomorrow.
Oh, we were going to go to the Dash and Grasshoppers tonight, but I was a little under the weather, and it's hot out there. I'm telling you. Hopefully by next Friday night it'll cool. But now, and you came back. We came back out now. Doug and Jared are going with us next week
Yes, guest appearances.
at the game, not on the show, because Doug gets off late, and then after that, it'll be all downhill for football.
And for us.
No, I don't care for us. My favorite time of year.
See,
Next week,
paying attention.
the SEC and the non-Power 5
Champion.
whatever you want to call it.
Group 5 champion.
Yes, and then we'll finish our brackets, and then we'll be ready to surprise some of y'all with my national champion and get William and Doug and McLean all to get upset and walk out.
We will all have a group walkout.
And we will try to get Doug and Jared in here for that one. That's gonna be a fun show. No one wants to hear Doug say, we need 8 power conferences and we need to have championships in every conference championship, and then we need to play off and we need to back up and go back. Hey, when's the last time we heard that? This the other day. We heard it the other day.
Yeah, and I agree with them.
I know, but keep me waiting to hear him say it back here behind you. 8 power conferences.
Dad, or you're stupid.
Yeah. And when I say, well,
And fire Darnell. And I love
I don't
LeBron
think-
James.
I don't think we'll be that bad. I think our defense, and I say this again, our defense has a chance to be really good. We have all 3 phases. The linebacking core is as good as it's been in a long time with Chris Jones, Nate Breyer, the new freshman coming in, Wake Nichols, and also is it Grissom? Another linebacker. We got 5 guys that we can count on. And we haven't had that in years. What's that? He's really yawning, but he's yawning to try to hear about Florida State.
Because you are, say it with me.
Delusional.
He doesn't live in the state of North Carolina, people.
I know.
No, you live in the state of delusion and partially in the state of denial.
I know, but I want it so bad that I have to say, I try to speak into existence. And until I don't think it's going to happen, I will continue to speak it.
That's fair. There's also being realistic.
When we started getting bad last year, I went downhill quick, did I not? I didn't go, anymore. I think at some point, I picked them to lose a game.
Yeah, that first year you were awful.
And last year, for the first 3 games, I thought I had it made. I was coming here, oh, guys, let's go. And then all of a sudden, we went to Virginia, went to Miami, Stanford.
And you got whooped.
I know what I think is going to happen next week. I'm kind of looking forward to seeing what this man right here does in the SEC next week. I think there could be a little bit of a rethought of what he thinks about Tennessee. We'll see next Friday.
Well, Steve, is there anything else?
I did not have anything else right off the end.
For William Quaffle?
Like Robertson.
We'll see you in a week.
Friday night.
Yes.
Woo! Football season's here.
Absolutely.